Hey, it's Arsalan. Thanks very much for listening to Shahnameh quests so far. We've covered many kings and dozens of stories from the dawn of civilization through existential battles with supernatural forces and enemy invaders. We've met good kings, bad kings, strong kings, and weak kings. This, as I've mentioned before, is exactly the stitching that makes up the fabric of the Shahnameh. But now I'd like to point out something that I haven't explicitly named until this point. Despite the 10 various different kings we've covered, Qumars, Hushang, Tahmures, Jamshid, Zahak, Feridun, Manouchehr, Nozar, Zov, and soon Garshasp, they all belong to the same dynasty in the Shahnameh, the Pishdadian Dynasty. What defines the Pishdadian Dynasty, above all, is that it is the first. The name itself evokes this etymologically. Pishdadian is usually thought to mean those who first effected laws, though an alternative view traces it to an Avestan word meaning first created or created before others. Either way, the sense of primacy is baked into the name itself. The origins of the universe, together with the struggles of the first line of Iranian kings to hold the throne against evil and war, form a continuous arc that most traditions agree comes to an end with the next king, Garshasp. When we soon dive back into the epic itself, we will follow how the Pishdadian dynasty comes to an end, shortly after the transition from King Zov to his son, King Garshasp. The characters of Zal and Rostam will remain, as will much of the connective tissue that holds the epic's themes together. But I wanted to mark this moment because it represents a shift away from the mythical and more fully into the heroic. Just as we saw during Feridun's reign that kings gradually receded into the background while heroes like Zal and Rostam moved into the foreground, the end of the Pishdadian dynasty marks that shift in a literal sense. So consider this a small signal that while the story itself may not change dramatically, its context certainly will. Coming up, we'll see the flames of war reignited and many more hopes dashed for the Iranian people. But we will also see the full rise of Rostam into one of the Shahnameh's defining heroes and follow his quests, adventures, and heartbreaks alongside his trusted steed, Rakhsh. So stay tuned, there's still plenty of epic yet to come. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to share it or leave a review. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more Shahnameh quests.